Brothers.
What's going on, everyone? This is Zach from the Good Brothers, of course, joined by my two other good brothers, Jesse and Dustin. Today, we're going to talk about just all the highlights of Summer Game Fest, pretty much. Some of our favorites, some of the lowlights, and just our favorite things.
Yeah, we're gonna do our top three picks, the biggest surprise, and I guess the biggest dud. If you guys all went with that theme,
I put some disappointments,
some disappointments, some honorable mentions,
surprises, shockers.
Shockers.
I'm shocked.
You know, when you get shocked. But yeah,
remember that when we were shocked?
I remember when we were watching Summer Game Fest, and I was shocked at least once.
Dude, at least once, right?
At least.
But before we get into that, we just want to thank you for watching. Please hit the like button. Please hit that thumbs up. That always helps. To leave a comment, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. It really does.
That's right.
It really does help. What we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish, and the goals that we're trying to make for ourselves and for you guys to make the best show that we can produce.
Smash that.
That's what it's all about.
Like button.
If you could just smash that like button. We need to get one of those. I know it's as easy as pie, probably, but like a clickable button where like it pops up on the bottom of our stream and it has like the little YouTube logo and the mouse goes up to it and clicks the like. You guys have probably seen that in so many videos.
That's been in like videos like 10 years ago. No one does that anymore.
I'm saying. Yeah, they do.
I don't know. Maybe they do.
Those are easy to get.
So we got to show people how to click the like button. That is literally under us right now. If you're watching this on YouTube with a thumb up, we'll do it.
We need to show them how to click that like button.
Jesse, you're closer to where the like button would be, so just kind of point. Yeah, somewhere over there.
I think it's like right
in that vicinity.
Over here.
That might be the dislike button.
That's subscribe button. That's the dislike button.
Somewhere.
Like button
That's
over
the
there,
like button.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah.
Oh, got it.
Thank you. Before we get into all of our breakdowns, have you guys played anything cool this week? I mean, I'm assuming more Breath of the Wild or any new movies.
Dude.
What's been going on?
I learned a little too
Breath
late
of
and I
the
didn't have time
Wild.
to jump in, but Final Fantasy 16 dropped a demo, bro. Still
What
calling
did?
it Breath of the Wild.
FF16?
Fucking troll, dude. Still trolling.
It's the same.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 dropped a demo, dude. I want to play it. I'm gonna play it this weekend and hopefully get back to you. We should all try it.
FF16?
We need more things that we all try and we can all talk about. We don't have enough of those moments yet, and we've been doing this show for a year.
You're like FF16, huh?
It's hard. I know.
Download the demo of Life of Pi. Nobody did it except
Unless you got
me.
the Life of Pi demo.
I know.
Too.
You did. You're right. And I kick myself in the ass every night. I'm like, get that fucking Life of Pi demo. Life of Pi.
Every night while he's playing on his PlayStation, able to download the game, he's like, man, I should have got that fucking demo.
I'm the demo guy too. Like, fuck.
I know. What the hell, dude?
That was supposed to be like a segment of yours.
Yeah.
That last
Demo
like 2
does.
episodes.
Speaking of segments,
good.
what happened to the fucking
The movie's
game?
trash?
Yeah.
Movie's trash. We had to put it on hiatus while you were doing your wedding. Now we can bring it
Okay.
back, but I didn't set it up for this week.
Hmm.
We'll bring it back.
Next
It is
week,
fun.
guys,
Jesse is currently winning, if I remember.
we will
by like a
do
point
this
or possibly
movie.
2. We'd
That
have to go
movie's
back and
trash.
figure out the points. Like, if you weren't tracking them, we'd have to go watch our video on the last one that had that.
I'm sure we have
No!
some super fans to like make us a spreadsheet, right?
We have
If
to watch
you've
our
been
old
paying attention,
videos.
let us know in the comments and who's winning.
I'm winning.
You're the host.
That's why,
He's winning. He
Always
knows all the
winning.
answers.
sir.
Dude, Metal Slug 3 is like the only outside of Tears of the Kingdom, which I'm like always currently playing. I just played earlier and by the way, I just finished the first, I guess, quote unquote dungeon.
There we go.
Dungeon.
You
It was
did
like a
Good job.
sky, it's a sky pirate ship fucking one. There's a lot of verticality. You get this like little helper bird guy who like gives you a gust power. So like when you're fucking parasailing,
You said
you can activate a gust of wind.
Sky pirate ship.
So the to get into the dungeon is like you're going up.
Now, would it be
this
okay to
fucking
call it
giant
a
wind tunnel?
Skyrit ship?
No, I hate that.
Oh.
All right, we'll do it. Yeah, Skyrit ship. We're moving up. It's fun, dude. The way they set
Yeah.
the game up in order to get to it. God damn it. See, this is why I don't fucking go into deep dives on games, because no one fucking cares.
I'm so intrigued. Go.
Now that you said Skyrim,
Dude, the
ship,
way
like,
the way
I
to
mean,
get into the Skyrite dungeon ship is like actually pretty breathtaking. Yeah, dude. Keanu Reeves that shit, bro.
Breath
Breathtaking.
of the Wild taking.
Not quite.
I'm
More like
sorry.
Tears of
Okay,
the
I'll stop.
Kingdom breathtaking. But it's fucking cool, dude. Like, not only was the dungeon, to be honest, like the actual dungeon, the puzzles that were in it were kind of simple, and the boss fight was simple, but it was more executed very well, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't
The
tough,
dungeon
but the whole
itself, or
yeah, the execution of all the way the puzzles were, it was kind of like short and sweet. It's not nearly as hard as like maybe the first time you play some like classic Ocarina of Time fire dungeons or water dungeons or whatever, or water temples. But it's pretty epic, dude. It's pretty epic, and I'm still like fucking blown away every time I play this game. You know, it's so hard to play for an hour for me. I'm like, I'll jump in, you know, at 10 o'clock at night and play till 2 a.m, which is why I don't play in the weekdays anymore, because I'm gonna fuck myself up and be tired every day.
I mean,
That
it
game
makes
But so
definitely- it makes it so you want to keep going for sure.
it's just one of
There's
those
just always
games, dude.
something to do.
And that's I know we'll get into this later, but like that's my fear of Starfield. That game looks like it's gonna be a time sucker, bro.
To make a fair point, it's going back to something you said, and it's not like in a diss way, because I've played a lot of Legend of Zelda games, but they're not hard. They're not hard
No.
games. They're
Which
not
is
like
why I
trying to
kinda-
be super hard or anything.
No,
Might
and
be
plus,
a
like
couple
they're
difficult
also the
points.
type of game that when you die, they don't like put you far back either. It's like you're kind of
Or
just
make
right
you
back
lose
in.
all your stuff or anything
Yeah, you don't lose your
crazy.
shit.
Well, especially
Nintendo
in Tears of the
typically doesn't try to
Kingdom.
punish you.
They'll respawn you like just in the wherever you enter the nearest room.
Oh, dude, there's like, I think if you go into your saves, I think there's at all times like 8 auto saves always like going along with you,
It knows.
which is cool. Yeah,
Not
and then
gonna
like
let you
of
F
course you
yourself
could
over.
still you can still hard save whenever you want, just to, you know, but you don't have to. Like, it's fucking constantly saving the game. It's just
kind of weird
fucking
to me,
great,
games
bro.
that have taken hard save out. There's games where you can't like hit the pause menu and save the button or get to a checkpoint.
That is
and,
weird.
like,
There's
manually
something
save. Manual saves have been taken out of some games. That's a weird thing.
Tears of the Kingdom, though, still really fucking good. I'm like beeline. I'm like going all story missions now, though. I feel like I've done a lot of like search and destroy stuff. At least in like not really though, because there's a whole depth area that I've like kind of unexplored, because it's kind of freaky down there, and you have to light the whole place up. And it's like once you run out of those little light bloom things, you're like, well, I'm getting out of here. There's not much I can fucking
Yeah, all
do.
the weird little
You literally
lizards
can't see
all
down
around
there.
and stuff.
And I think
The
there's more to
lizard
learn
people.
about everything down there in the depths that has to do with the story. I've overheard someone say like you learn something in the Sky Islands that will help you out in the depths. So I'm just kind of waiting for a moment to trigger that tells me something more about what's going on down there before I explore
Well,
down there. That game is massive, dude. That's
There's
all
a
I know.
specific resource that you could only get in the depths, and it's like a currency that you use.
There is, yeah, there is, and you get like a lot of your bombs down there too, which is it's a good
Mhm.
place to go stock up on bombs, which is crucial for a lot of the game, just to fuck enemies up real fast. So cool, just sticking arrows to bombs, by the way, or bombs to arrows, just blow everyone up.
Tears
The
of the
ragdoll
Kingdom,
physics
dude.
is just top tier shit in that game, dude. Watching
I've killed
the mob-
myself.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you
so
can-
many
you'll kill yourself
times
often
from those
in that
bomb
game, dude.
arrows.
Oh yeah. Other than that, though, I played Metal Slug 3 the other day that you guys were doing the OMG Let's Talk. Check that show out, by the way. So I was just sitting there. I wanted a quick game to play for that podcast time, and I just beat Metal Slug 3, and it was pretty fucking awesome. It's Metal Slug, dude. It took me 43 continues, because it tells you at the end how many times you continued. And I was like, wow, that would be a lot of fucking money in the arcade, dude.
Yeah, it's
It
like
was just you.
$1,000. What's
Yeah.
up, Jessica?
It'd be like
was just
$1,000,
you?
yeah. For Metal Slug.
Yeah, like Erica didn't play with you.
No, Erica was doing the show, so I had time to burn, dude. So I was like, I'm just gonna sit and play a quick game, and that game was like on sale the other day for like $2, the Hamster Arcade fucking Archives edition or whatever. And that's one of the great. That's kind of an unexplored one for me too. Metal Slug 3. I don't know why, but like I know X, I know 1, I know 2, but
Yeah,
3
same.
it's a crazy one. It's pretty good, and the music is top fucking tear, dude. I was like, I don't know, maybe I never played these games with headphones enough, but like for some reason this time I really appreciated the sound design and the soundtrack, which is not something you think about in Metal Slug often, but check it out, dude. Metal Slug 3 soundtrack, it's fucking good.
The lamp
Real
above
good.
your head, Dustin, looks like a little cute halo.
Oh, you got a little halo on your head.
It's so cute.
Or like one of
dude.
those little fez hats. Like
Oh
one of the
yeah,
ones that
like a
just
little
goes on the
fez hat.
back.
You gotta move up a
Little
little
fez
bit.
hat. Right. Put your chair up a little, Dust.
Yeah, you gotta go up. There you go.
Ah, there we go.
Yes, dude. You look like Aladdin, bro.
That looks good.
That's sick.
That's a good look for you.
I'll just
I
hold
play-
this pose for the whole show.
I played the Life of Pi demo. It's pretty fun.
Have you
Like I
played
was
through it multiple times,
Pinocchio
Jess?
Bloodborne?
like through the demo multiple times.
Yeah, is it worth like a retry? Is what I guess what I'm asking.
No,
Or
but
one
it
and done?
definitely makes me want to get the game when it comes out. I got to the
Dude.
boss fight, and the boss fight is really hard. And I tried, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, and it came to the conclusion that I'd have to go grind a little bit more to level up to go do the boss fight. And that's when I was like, "Yeah, fuck this! I'll just wait for the game," because I'm pretty sure that was the end of the demo, and I don't think
that
any of
boss
it crosses
fight-
over. So I was like,
that
"Fuck
boss
it."
looks awesome, by the way. I watched
Dude,
someone play. It's like a
the whole-
circus freakazoid.
The whole game, all the enemies, everything. I'm telling
Wow.
you, it's like Bloodborne 2. Like it's really, really.
Yeah, no,
It's
it
very
looks detailed.
Bloodborne-y.
It looks
It's
high
super
budge,
detailed.
dude.
It is, and it plays so
It doesn't look like a
smooth.
throwaway game at all. It looks
And
like they actually are very sincere about making a Pinocchio game. That's kind of dope.
Mm-hmm.
And the actual like stat system is not too overwhelming. There's only like 5 things that you could upgrade. It works exactly like Bloodborne.
Could that be a bad thing too, though?
I don't
No,
think
there's
so.
not.
No, I don't think so. Didn't seem like it to me.
Is
It's
this
a
like
pretty
a full-fledged game? Is it going to be like
Oh,
a
yeah.
real?
dude.
It's a
You
game,
should
dude.
play
It's
the
a full
fucking
game.
demo. I'm telling you, you would like it. And the setting of it is like really cool, actually.
We should give ourselves a little bit of homework by playing the Final Fantasy 16 demo, which I'm sure Zach probably might not want to do because he just wants to get the game. I understand that, but we need to be able to talk about this stuff, guys.
Yeah,
We
a
got
lot
a
of
video game
demos I don't
podcast
like.
here.
I don't know. Demos.
Is it because you have
haven't
to
played the demo in a
replay
long
the
time.
stuff over again?
That's actually exactly the
That-
reason. Yeah.
Yeah. If this crossed over into the real game, I would have like beat the boss and leveled up and
But then,
collected a
it
little
was
more.
it was enough for you to be like, okay, for that game. That's a great demo game, by the way.
yeah.
Because everyone's like, what is this Pinocchio Bloodborne bullshit? And then, like Jesse goes in, he's like, never mind, it's good. I'm buying it. Demo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
accomplished.
sense.
It
It makes
worked,
sense if
yeah.
it's like a game that you're not sure about, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But like Final Fantasy 16, I feel like most people who are going to get that game kind of know. But I do feel like that's a good one too, because it's kind of straying so far away from what other Final Fantasy games have done. So it's also a good game for like
Recently.
recently,
least.
like because even think about it, Zach, like you're getting the game because it looks so different than other Final Fantasy games.
Dude, there's so many. It's like game overload right now. I do want
Oh,
to
God,
get Final
yeah.
Fantasy, but I also have to beat Star Wars and then Tears of the Kingdom. And do I need Final Fantasy while playing Star Wars and Tears? I don't know, man. There's just so many
You don't.
games coming
Nobody
out.
needs any Final Fantasy.
And then I don't
really
know, like,
hard.
based off of the summer of gaming, aka new E3, it seems like all of a sudden we're gonna have a nice little gap of no games here, I think, in the
Good.
actual summer. But once we hit like end of August, September, October,
It really breaks
it's bad,
off.
dude.
Mhm.
It's bad. In a good way.
Remember how sure we all were that we didn't want that shitty game that they released a demo for a couple months ago? That really bad one that everyone was all hyped for. It's like the magic girl and it has all the cursing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that with the she's real mean to her magic partner.
Mm-hmm.
You have
glad-
it, you got it.
No, I'm just saying I'm glad we played the demo and figured out that game fucking sucks.
That was a
Forspoken.
great demo
Forspoken.
game. That was a
Mhm.
great demo game to tell you yes or no. Yeah, those kind of games need that shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
New
Forspoken.
IPs need that very as well. Life of P, new IP. Life of new IP.
The game fucking sucked, bro.
I still want to.
Life
I'll
P,
still
though,
play
is
the.
fun.
I'll still play the Final Fantasy 16 demo. I'll play the Life of P demo. Hopefully,
Yeah,
someone
play 'em.
else, at least Jesse, plays the Final Fantasy 16 demo, so we can at least compare and
I will.
contrast with each other.
Yeah, I'll delete half my hard drive to get that demo.
Oh fuck! It probably is huge, isn't it?
I would
Mm,
hope
for
not,
sure.
man.
Demos are like, for some reason when you get the demos,
Full-
it's,
it's
like,
the full
it's the
game.
full game, but they just cut it short.
They lock
Like
it.
they don't give you access to it. So you typically have to, I don't know, 100 gigs.
Who's gonna finally find out how to crack the code and just open them up? And that's what I want to know, dude. If it's the whole game,
Hack demos.
let's hack them. Let's start hacking demos, dude.
You would
Yeah, I'm
never be
trying to
able to hit
steal
the
that
day one
shit,
patch
bro.
or anything. There wouldn't ever be. I
I
don't
don't
know.
give a shit,
I
dude.
just
No, I'm
want to
just kidding.
steal
Well,
all
I
my
don't know.
games.
It'd be like playing every game like it was X-Men Wolverine Origins before it was into
The
theaters.
movie, the
and-
shitty ass wireframe animation.
Uh-huh.
Dude,
uh-huh.
a couple weeks ago, after we came back from the trip and we were
We
listening to
we
all
listened to the podcast, the We
I
Hate
came
Movies
home
podcast.
and I was trying to find a version of that. I
It's
can't
hard
find
to
it.
find now.
You have to go back. You have to go back to LimeWire, dude.
They
I don't
erased
even know.
it, dude.
I don't even know what you have to search for. Like, I don't know. But
Bootleg,
yeah, I couldn't find
pre-production,
any
pre
bootleg version of the
pre-viz.
unfinished X-Men Wolverine.
I don't know if I ever watched the regular one at this point.
It's bad, dude. I watched it. It's bad.
which is why the pre-release version is kind of better because at least it's funny to see it in jank mode.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like a behind the scenes.
Like
Yeah,
you'll just never forget that truck scene where he flies over the truck and is literally just the wireframe animation where he's like floats. Yeah.
I always liked the ending scene where they're fighting on top of like a nuclear reactor, but it literally is just a green block.
Yeah, the whole
with,
character
like,
is green.
everything is
PlayStation
green.
1 graphics.
It was really good.
What happened? Jesse.
Plug a light. I think he said plug a light in.
I think he said he's gonna go watch Aladdin.
He's either plugging a light in or watching all of Aladdin. Hopefully it's the latter. Because Aladdin's great.
No, yeah, it's a light.
Oh, unfortunately,
Just
it's
a light. We weren't sure, Jesse, if you said you're going to plug a light in or go watch Aladdin.
I did both.
Whoa.
The Will Smith Aladdin?
The only good one?
No, I never saw that shit. What the fuck? I never seen any of the live action Disney movies. I've never seen.
What?
Didn't watch them.
Not even The Lion King, which was just way less emotional.
Didn't
Not
watch
even
it.
shitty Lion King or shitty Little Mermaid or shitty.
Not even New Mermaid.
No.
I'm ready for the Barbie movie, dude.
Dude, that movie looks fucking hilarious. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be good.
Little Mermaid.
Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, just going back to playing video games. Jesse went to your house the other day, and you guys played House of the Dead on the CRT. How's the CRT working?
It is really fun, but also it's not the best.
Okay. What's up with it?
Because of the pass through, I think, like the bypass, it doesn't give the
create a lag
image quality.
There's no lag or anything. The image it's just a little grainier or something. I don't know.
Also, that might just be
fuzzy.
How it used to look like, and maybe I'm really tripping.
Jesse has CRT. He's played a lot in CRT, and Mission Valley House, North Park House.
There's one that Zach got is a little shittier.
It's worser.
Worser for sure. Worser.
It's definitely worser.
Worser.
It's cool.
House of the Dead though, always fun.
It was really fun.
Always good.
House of the
Dead 2, just to be clear.
It was
House of the Dead 1 is not as good, by the way.
No, it's not. It's not that fun.
Kind of sucky.
What about Crimson?
That game's fun.
Crimson
Skies?
Crimson something. It said one of the other few light games that are available on Dreamcast. It's pretty bad, but pretty fun.
Is that the one where it's constantly showing you where to shoot or something like that?
No, it's kind of like
the machine gun one.
House of the Dead one.
Oh, and we did
it's just like House of the Dead,
too.
But just like
Cop.
Time Crisis 2.
Time Crisis is badass.
It was great.
Or Virtual Cop.
No, not Time.
Talking about?
No, Virtual Cop 2.
Virtual Cop.
That game's fucking awesome.
It's really
cool.
I love how you have to pinpoint in on all the fucking you
just single shot everyone.
Shots.
It's one hit. Yeah, as if you can one hit them, it feels real cool. It has the 3 levels, and you choose different paths.
If you shoot him in the dick, you get like the special bonus for not
You
like.
get bonuses for doing the
You
Triceratops
get bonus dick
shots.
shots? That's my
Yeah.
game, dude.
I
Holy
forgot what
shit,
they call
I
it.
never knew that.
Justice. It's called a justice shot.
Just
That's
like
all I do in Call of
Triceratops, dude.
Duty.
Just like Triceratops.
Just like Triceratops.
Yeah, he does do.
You guys
dick
want to
shots.
get into the Summer Game Fest?
Summer Game Fest / PlayStation Showcase / Xbox Showcase / Ubisoft Special /
I mean, it's
Capcom
just
Cup.
all just group it
Let's-
all into.
I thought we
Let's just
call-
call it. Let's make a
New
singular
E3.
name
New
and call it
3.
E3.
Yeah, it's just gonna...
What
Call it-
about E4?
Ooh, what about G4?
Whoa! We're bringing it back.
Games 4 to the fourth power.
You guys know
We're
about that
bringing it back.
G4 story from like earlier?
Yeah, they tried to bring
early
it back
last
and
year?
it failed, and then
It
they
was
all
bad,
got fired, and they shut
That
it back
Frost
down.
girl, everyone fucking hated her, and
Everyone
It was-
hates everyone hates Wessler. I guess he's a trash
really
human.
Adam Wessler.
Real toxic,
All of them, like the whole company.
very
They went-
toxic group of people.
What happened to Morgan? Did she ever come back?
She wasn't back.
Probably
didn't
for the
come
better.
back.
She probably knew. She knew shit was gonna blow up.
She went to
Yeah,
do
she's like,
real
fuck
stuff.
these guys. I already went through all this shit.
Yeah, they sucked
Speaking
back
of
then. They're gonna probably
E3
suck still.
Speaking of like E3 and how that all used to be, actually one of the biggest surprises to me about Summer Game Fest, like I have this on my list. This might be the biggest surprise. It's almost confusing to me that this is the case, but Jeff Keighley announced that next year's Summer Game Fest is going to be a live
Public?
in-person event,
So he's gonna open it up.
and it's being opened up.
Wait, this year was a live in-person event.
Yeah, aren't they always live in person?
No, this was the first year he did it live. Yeah, Keighley
Yeah,
did it live this
he was
year.
presenting everything.
Oh, like with guests though, like with people, like
Yeah.
you can buy a ticket.
Oh,
and
I
go?
don't know who the
I don't know
audience
who the
was. but
audience was.
No,
It
I
looked-
think
it looked like a
I think
public
that
audience,
starts
dude.
next year, where a public can go to it.
Dead Nick Cage, dude.
Yeah, Jeff Keighley's big on doing that, by the way, like a day after, be like, and then we're coming back next year, like the Game Awards end, and get ready for it next year. Like he just instantly.
Well, he
starts
always
planning.
says like the day when it's done. As soon as it's done, he starts planning and working on next year's show. Same with
That was like
the
a real
grind.
announcement.
same with what's it called? The awards
It
in
was
December.
coming. And actually, Jesse said the other big surprise, which for me personally, there wasn't a lot of surprises. A lot of stuff.
Well, how about
shown,
hold
we
on? Let's
already-
structure this, Zach, a little bit. Let's structure it in a way where we could each say one, and then kind of.
Well, how
unless
many
you're talking about,
surprises
you're not,
do you
unless
have?
you're not talking, unless you're not talking off your list right now.
No, that was on my list for sure.
Oh, my!
Nicolas Cage.
I have one
I only
biggest
had two
surprise. It's a
things
video
of
game thing.
surprises.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about your top 3 already. My bad.
No. Just
Oh.
surprising things that I noticed.
Yeah. All right. My bad. Go ahead.
I mean, it's been said multiple times, but Nick Cage making an appearance.
Oh yeah, when he's like, "We gotta fuse together and be one."
Mhm. And
I'm
it's
Nick
like,
Cage.
okay,
I'm badass.
it's pretty okay, Nick.
Yeah,
Everyone
my
wants to
nephew
be on the
loves.
Keanu train.
What's the game that he's in? Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Oh yeah. He's
He's
getting
like,
a
"Yeah, my
cameo in Dead by
nephew
Daylight."
loves Dead by Daylight, and I love my nephew, so I'm here."
Oh,
like
well, thanks, Nick Cage.
synergy.
He said something
those
about
are-
a hook.
Oh, he
About
gets
a
his, his
hoe?
weapon or something.
No, he made some kind of pun joke. He's like, yeah, I just wanted to get my hook on the gaming industry. Dead by Daylight.
Because it's
Hook.
a slasher game.
You
Hook
put
killer.
people on hooks.
I think he tried.
Yeah,
so
I
he
forgot.
doesn't know.
I I how Dead by
You put the
Daylight
people
is
on the
played.
hook and you
I
hang, you have
remember
to
now.
escape.
I get it. I now remember how the game works. Is that Dead by Daylight?
Yeah. Yes. That's the one.
I haven't played it
Pissing
in
me
a
off
There's
while.
been a
right
lot
now,
of those
dude.
type of games, dude. There has been a lot of those
Dude,
type-
none was better than Friday the 13th. I'm sorry. I have so many hours in that game. Ask me a
We
Friday
broke
the
the
13th the game
Broke the
question.
fuck out of that game.
Speaking of those kind of games, real quick, Texas Chainsaw Massacre again. That game's gonna be fucking awesome.
That's what it's called. It's not part 2 or anything.
No, it's just the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
There's a
I
Texas
thought you said
Chainsaw
Texas
Massacre
Chainsaw
game.
Massacre
They
again.
got the fucking insane clown posses, space killer clowns from outer space.
That one's
has
not
one
gonna be
coming
danked
out.
just because I don't care about the IP.
Killer Clowns. Yeah.
Oh, for reals?
Oh.
Like, what gamer today cares about killer clowns from outer space? Is
That's
Ozzy gonna go
Ozzy's-
get a new
yeah,
fucking
Ozzy's
game?
generation. He would be
No.
pumped for it, but like I don't know.
He'd be pumped, but he's like, I'm not gonna buy a fucking brand new console to play this
Fucking thing.
double A
Ozzy
tiered game.
has an Xbox.
Ozzy?
Oh, quick. Dang. We're hitting all the notes. Another thing, Xbox announced starting pretty soon. I don't know if it was like right now or at the end of the year or starting next year. No more Xbox One games.
What is that even? Oh, Xbox One.
Like,
Is
they're done
PlayStation
making
still
last
dropping
gen
PS4 games?
for sure.
Well,
So
I
they
mean,
won't be
okay,
developed to
good.
be played on the old Xbox anymore. It'll all be for
No.
series, optimized for series.
That's a good thing. For
It's a good thing.
Xbox is kind of blown it right now with even having Xbox Series S. Like you're hearing all this Starfield hodgepodge shit coming around with the whole 30 frames per second on Xbox and 60
It's not
on
because of
PC.
the S.
And that's what they said because they have to fucking make it compatible in the S. Why else would
That's
they
not
not
what
be
I've
able to
heard.
get 60 frames, bro? Like, how hard can it be?
I don't know.
How can it not be that?
I know nothing about this.
I know
They're
nothing.
not. So, Jess, the Starfield on Xbox is going to be 30 frames per second. Starfield on PC will be up to 60 frames per
Is
second.
it only on the Series S?
60
No.
frames at 1080p, not in 4K.
I prefer that than fucking.
I think the bigger
4K at
problem with
30.
all of that, is they're not giving you the choice on Xbox to maybe play it in 1080p at 60
That's
frames
exactly-
instead
that's
of 4K
exactly
at
right.
30. I don't think it's a problem that it's locked in at 30 frames in 4K on Xbox Series, but at least give you the option to make it run more fidelity and not look as good. That should be an option in every
Yeah,
game that's coming
because
out for console.
Todd
today.
Howard has said on interviews that he believes it won't. He's just straight up like, it's not going to be a problem. Like, you guys will love it. But you're right. That in this generation of gaming, we got to have options. Like, you know,
I think it's the lack of choice that is like the meat of that argument when it comes to locking that game at 30.
yeah, we buy these expensive pieces of hardware and then, you know, we get locked in on kind of like an outdated, you know, and again, here I am, I'm literally gushing all the time about Tears of the Kingdom, which feels fucking fine on 30 frames. I video games can
The
pull it
game's
off,
like 20 frames a second.
and it feels fine. Like, it doesn't bug me at all.
That
Dude.
shit chugs, man.
I don't know.
It
It doesn't feel
chugs.
that bad to
Not
me.
as bad as Star Wars has some massive frame drops.
I don't
where you're
feel
like,
frame
what
drops
is
in Tears of
going
the Kingdom.
on?
It feels pretty locked. I don't know, but then unless you're like using the movement thing and gluing shit together, then it gets a little chuggy. But
Well, that's a
anyways,
lot of the
back to
game.
It's a
Starfield.
lot of the game.
And maybe it's good they're dropping Xbox One games. Hopefully they can start pushing forward and not having a, I don't know,
It's a great
compromised.
thing. I'd be hype if PlayStation announced they weren't making any more PS4 games.
Yeah.
Now, I
Yeah.
think that is just when Xbox announces that's their first party games aren't going to be.
Oh,
Right?
okay. So
Yeah,
they're not
right?
pushing
Probably.
third party to say you
Yeah.
can't put on this console
No, they wouldn't do that.
No. That's just saying first party games are not going to be developed for the old consoles anymore.
Okay, so basically
Sony
one
should do
game
that.
every 3 years will be on only Xbox Series.
Well,
Mhm.
there should be. Phil Spencer also said there should be 5 major releases for Xbox every year starting now because developers have gotten to the point where they're ready to actually produce games for
That's it.
Xbox.
Yeah, maybe this is going to be Xbox comeback
Maybe
time.
it's a come up.
Starfield. In Starfield we trust, man.
They're gonna bust a
In
PS3
Starfield,
on
we trust, dude.
like Xbox 360 and PS3, but
Is
the
it
PS3 started getting so fucking
the
dank,
midpoint
and
of
then
the
took
console
over,
Hold on,
and the
hold on.
Xbox
You guys
360
are
got
both
shit.
going.
Let me
Sorry,
fucking
you
talk.
guys. No,
What?
what? Jesse was already talking.
Let me
What were you
fucking
saying,
talk while
Jess?
Jesse's talking.
No, dude, I can't. I'm trying to hear you. If I can't hear you guys, then the audience can't hear.
What?
It's so hard for me to hear two people
What?
having full sentences at the same time.
No, I was just saying, what if this is like the Switch, like of the PS3,
I was
Xbox
just-
360 generation? Oh, PS3 came out and took over.
Oh, just
But
read
now,
it
now
into
Xbox is
the
going to be like,
generation.
boom, boom. I'm like, oh shit.
And
everyone's gonna
what
sell
I
all-
was
like
just
it.
saying,
Go ahead, Zach.
What, dude?
what I was just saying is, what if like at this point, and like midway through the console generation, if Xbox were to take back over like how they did on PS3 over Xbox 360, what if Xbox Series does that over PS5 at this point?
Yeah. Oh, this is
Like,
yeah.
That's
That's
what Alex
exactly.
is saying. Xbox Showcase was way better than PlayStation, and I think we agree on that.
Yeah,
It
I think that's
was.
kind of why this is all coming up, because it was so dank and they have so much thing in the works right now. So many things.
And PlayStation just seems like it has basically
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man coming out this year, and we don't know too much about PlayStation's future right now. We know they have a fuck ton of developers and a whole bunch of teams, but like we haven't had like the future showcase type of announcements.
Are we
from
really
them. Like,
worried about PlayStation though?
no, I think every time they drop a game, it'll be top tier, but like we just don't know
Jesse.
anything. You know, they've been pretty hush hush on a lot of information lately.
I mean,
am
honestly
done
though, we're
with
not
you
we're not
guys.
worried. We're not worried about PlayStation.
But we are
No.
excited that with Xbox coming up, it does kind of start creating that competitive drive on both teams again. You know, pushing
What
each
do you
other.
think-
They just have to sell 30 million more consoles.
What do you think makes cooler clothes? Xbox, Nintendo, or PlayStation?
Nintendo.
I think so
Nintendo
too.
Store, dude. The Nintendo Store.
Nintendo
alone
makes
has
the coolest
sick-ass shit.
products.
And then PlayStation, and then Xbox.
Nintendo probably just
Yeah, I
knows
don't really
how to brand
wanna-
itself the best.
I want
I don't really want a neon green
rep-
shirt with an X on
rep
it.
the X. I don't like repping the X, dude. I want to rep the P.
And the colors too. The classic colors, the button colors
Mhm.
on our background right now.
Yeah, dope.
PlayStation.
All right, let's go over our list.
Yeah.
Oh, or
Any
actually, I do
surprises
want.
for you,
I wanted
Jess?
to. Oh yeah, go ahead. I do
What?
have a surprise. I do have a surprise and honorable mention before we go into our top three.
Any surprises
What?
for you, Jess? Anything surprise you at the game show? Anything blow your fucking brains out of the back of your skull?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was pretty impressed at the Ubisoft forward when they did the extended gameplay after the showcase of all the Star Wars breakdown stuff, and I'm pretty hyped for
Oh,
that
that
game.
Star Wars game looks sick, dude.
I'm guessing you guys didn't watch the Ubisoft forward.
I watched the Ubisoft one. I watched the Capcom. I watched them all, dude. They started with a large Avatar conference.
The Avatar
is like-
game, dude. I don't know.
it's
I'm
like-
indifferent
it's
about
Far
it.
Cry.
I'm kind of hyped for it, but I don't know. It's
Far
kind of
Cry
cool.
Avatar, right?
First person.
Yeah, it's a first-person game.
That's interesting.
It's just like a fucking Far Cry shooter, but on Pandora and with avatars and regaining life and hippy dippy stuff, dude. It could be cool.
That's why I
Let's
think
do
this,
let's
Star
do
Wars
a
game.
reverse.
I think that's why this
Reverse
new Star
what?
Wars game looks so hype, because that Ubisoft engine that they use that does Far Cry and everything is just so brown and dusty. It like works perfect for this new Star Wars game.
Yeah.
It looks so fucking cool.
I kind of miss that old PS3 era look with all the browns and different tones of beige. It was, dude. Metal Gear Solid 4, Zach, is not an ugly game.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It look
All
had a
the
cool look. I
Resistance
kind
games,
of have
all the Metal
nostalgia for
Gear
that look,
games,
dude.
early Uncharted game. I guess you
do.
can
I
have
have a- I
nostalgia
have
for it. That doesn't mean
little
it's
bit.
fucking looks good.
I have
like
nostalgia for it because
trash.
it looks good.
Had a terrible color palette in the beginning of the PlayStation 3 life cycle.
They did a lot of browns, bro. Lots of shades of brown.
We're gonna do a reverse snake order in how we're going.
Well, I'm not
over our
done. Wait,
list.
I wanted to bring up biggest dud just to get the negative out of the way. A lot of fucking CG trailers. That was kind of a bummer.
Well, that's what
a
I was
lot
gonna
of
do. I was gonna get Jesse's negative out of the way, and then you, and then me. That's what a reverse.
Oh, I thought
snake
you were gonna
order
say
is,
a reverse on the. I got one more. I got honorable mention too. Speaking of Metal Gear,
Okay.
hyped for Metal Gear Solid 3 because that I never played Metal Gear Solid 3. So being
Neither
able to play
have
Metal Gear
I.
Solid 3 remake. Well, finally, I literally wrote here, never played it, and it's Zach's like all-time favorite game. So I'm excited to finally try it out in honor of my good brother Zach. So don't
gonna
hate on me right now,
disappoint you.
Zach. What the? Why? Because I have to constantly eat snakes and change my camouflage?
You too, Jess.
I have
For
a
those
feeling it
reasons?
will.
Just because you guys aren't as dope as me.
Wow. I don't know why I even attempted to honor you right now.
Jesse, what do you think the biggest disappointment was of the show?
The end of the PlayStation conference.
Spider-Man?
Just PlayStation and that was Spider-Man.
Sorry, the end of the first day of Summer Game Fest.
What happened at the end of that? Oh,
This-
Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy. Everything Final Fantasy
Oh.
was the most disappointing things for me. I
No,
don't
like
give
what was
a
actually
fuck.
disappointing. I didn't say what you don't care about. What was
I
disappointing?
was disappointed at this big reveal of the last game being shared on the
Sorry.
showcase of that day one, and it being Final
Sorry.
Fantasy.
Oh,
Yeah, but I get why, you know, it could disappoint you personally. You got no love. I mean, I know you feel like
Wasn't
it's
that
kind
the
of
question?
yeah, yeah. But we're like just to conversate about it, it totally makes sense. Like that you got the cash grab kind of idea that, you know, the fact that they split them up. But I just know a lot of people are fucking really hyped for this game too. Doesn't mean you can't be disappointed. I'm not saying that.
yeah, it definitely wasn't an overall disappointment.
For
'Cause
me,
I
it
think
was.
people were hype about that.
Jess, did you watch any of the indie showcases? Because what the biggest surprise for me is the game I'm about to show you guys right now, and it looks fucking really sick. This was
No,
like I don't know which one it was from. It was like the Humble Future Game Show, one of those weird ones. And
I don't think I
this
did.
is a PC game called Hellskate.
Yeah, I
It's
saw this.
This thing looks fucking dope, dude. Check it
But
out.
it,
I'm gonna pop it on the screen. I'm gonna
This
read the little.
was.
It's a
Yeah, I
PC
think
game. I
this
don't think it's
was
gonna.
announced.
Is this the one we use to share screen here, or do we want a different one?
it looks good to me.
Okay. I'm going to read about this game. Hellskate is a skateboarding action rogue.
All right, Anton. First try. Here we go.
Bind and upgrade different weapons and gear to suit your playstyle as you fight, die, and come back every time. So it's a roguelike game that's basically fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater, in which you also fight weird
Jet
demons and
Set
shit.
Radio.
It's like a mixture of Jet Set Radio, Tony Hawk,
Roller derby.
roller derby type game. This is just a
Oh,
nice
Roller
little
Drum.
surprise.
Yeah.
This
it looks
is
like
one of the
it.
kind of games that I get excited for when it comes to indie games, how they could do something so different. It looks real fun. I think it's just one map. With it being a roguelite, I believe it's probably just one map, though, where you just rinse, repeat on the same thing over and over again. All right, shit's chugging. We can turn it off. That's
Curious of what the gameplay itself, like the control and everything. How easy would it looks hard.
yeah, like because like the Tony Hawk games basically took up every face button. You know, one for flips, one for grabs,
Yeah.
one for spinning. So like, and how are you gonna have all of that on top of fighting a melee button?
Yeah, I don't get it. Unless your tricks that
really-
you do are attacks, like left square, right square, up square, triangles, grinds, they're all
Yeah,
different
maybe you're not-
attacks all the time.
Yeah, maybe you're not doing flip tricks, or maybe you're not going for points. I'm not really sure. I just remember thinking this looked pretty intriguing. There's not enough on it, and it's only gonna be a PC game, but it looks like a game that will eventually come out to consoles if it succeeds. Oh no, it says right here, chain huge combos, do ollies, kickflips, and other awesome tricks to power up your attacks and gain unique abilities and buffs to slay the monsters that await you in this fast-paced skateboarding action roguelite.
Do a kickflip.
Like Roller Drum.
Yeah,
That's
it is
what
a
I
little
said.
bit
It's like
roller
roller
drum.
drum. Huh.
Boop. All right, that's my biggest surprised game.
What about your
That
biggest
one? That's one that
disappointment?
caught me on. I didn't put a specific one. I was just kind of This is a lame answer, but it was just that there's so many CG trailers that didn't really show me what the fucking video game is. There was so fucking many of those, dude. So as a
So
blanket
Sony's
statement,
conference was your biggest disappointment.
Yes.
yeah, honestly, it kind of was.
This shit was whack.
Like even the Metal Gear one didn't show what the game's gonna run like. We know what Metal Gear looks like, and but we don't know how they're doing with it. Straight up.
I'm sure that game will be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure that one, but like some of the new things they showed.
Okay.
Later,
This turns out to a flat tire.
he just told us we won't like the game anyway, so he has no faith in our likes of video games anyways. He's like, you guys won't like it. It's my favorite game. You won't like it.
It's my favorite game of all time. You're gonna fucking hate it.
All right, get back up here, Zach. Keep hosting. Keep
Oh.
hosting, dude.
Gotta blow them up.
I'm coming back.
Okay, I'm back.
Nice, bro.
He's back.
Good job, guys. Thanks. You were
You
deflating
look
me
inflated.
for a minute. Felt like a flat tire. I smoked pot earlier. Sorry.
Oh no, pot?
Mm-hmm.
No.
And then
You're
I
in
was driving out
California?
the
Is that
drive-through.
where
I
your
hit
shirt
kids.
says?
I hit kids in the drive-through. In the car.
Oh,
You
yeah,
hit
me too.
kids in the drive-through?
Yeah,
You hit
on their
them?
Try.
tricycles. Mm-hmm.
I went to go get the munchies at the Munchie drive-through, and
Munchie Mart. Oh,
Munchies
Munchie
R Us.
Mart. Hey, is that a good name for a liquor store? Munchie Mart?
I think that's a good name for an everything store. Let's compete with Amazon.
Munchie Mart or Munch Mart?
Oh,
Oh, Zach broke his whole setup.
everything. That's good. Drugs are bad. Okay.
Okay.
You can do it. It's all up to you.
I watched that movie like 2 days ago. I put it on.
I watch
and
that movie every other 2 days.
It's a great musical.
It happened so quick. It's a really short movie.
It's like
Best
it's like 80
musical
minutes.
ever made.
It's there's a lot of music. There's almost like no in between dialogue between the
It's
songs.
a full fucking blown musical, dude.
Mhm.
Or Cannibal. That's also
Cannibals.
Matt and Trey, they
Good.
like musicals, dude. They
I
made
don't
one,
give
a real
fuck.
one.
What the hell's your problem?
Book of Mormon should be having a movie here.
I
pretty
want to see
soon.
that live, dude. Are you guys down?
Are you?
If it ever, yeah, really do. Jessica's never seen South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I'm mad.
The movie
Matt.
or Cannibal?
I think I think he's talking about South Park for some reason.
She also hasn't seen Bakalakadaka Street.
Team America?
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day.
Has she seen basketball? You know
Well,
make that,
Zach
but
is sick. Zach's sick of this.
all right, Zach, get us going on our top 3. Let's go.
I didn't even say my
Post it.
disappointments.
Oh, well, say your disappointments and your biggest surprises.
Well, you want me to ask myself what my own disappointments are?
What are your biggest disappointments of the Summer Gaming E3 Festival?
Thanks, Dustin.
E4.
Oh yeah, G4 or E4?
2 things. The Ubisoft conference and the Capcom conference.
Disappointments?
Yeah, were those necessary at all? Like, I know they showed gameplay for all the trailers that they had just showed like a day
Not
before,
Capcom.
but
Capcom was a bust, dude. It
Capcom was
I-
full on bust.
I
Yeah,
didn't watch the Capcom one.
was a bust.
but
You didn't
but
miss
even
anything.
even Ubisoft, they didn't announce anything new.
Avatar.
I don't know.
That was brand new.
Well,
no,
First
Ubisoft's big
announcement.
things was Avatar wasn't new. It's been announced as the new
No.
Assassin's Creed. They had an Assassin's Creed showcase like sometime halfway through last year where they showed like we
Just
had like
not
10 Assassin's
necessary,
Creed,
bro.
and then the new Star Wars they announced earlier at the Xbox thing, and then
That's what I'm
re-showed
saying.
it and what like Jess said in more depth, which was nice to see it played out and talked
That's cool.
about over.
Again, that's cool, but that can't happen like in between an Xbox conference and a. I don't know. I just. Do you need to slot a time and set a schedule to watch those conferences? Doesn't seem like
You
it.
know what? You know what it seems like now, Zach? It seems like Xbox, PlayStation, and Jeff Keighley are going to have the main 3, and then all the rest of them are going to be more deep dives on what you just saw earlier. Like that, I don't think they're.
Yeah, they should.
I
I mean,
don't
if it
think
was
they've
marketed
ironed
like
it
if it
out.
was marketed something like that, then maybe I would think differently. But the way it's marketed is they're going to have a full showcase, and they did not deliver.
And it was
Either
just
one.
more like longer
Pretty
breakdowns.
clearly,
Yeah.
pretty clearly did not deliver.
Capcom was by far the worst one.
I don't
Though.
Yeah,
think
what-
I'm the only one to
What
say
did Capcom
that.
even present?
Dude, Jesse, remember like I predicted? I was like, they're probably gonna show a whole bunch of games that we already know of, and there's gonna be trailers, and then they're gonna show they're gonna say we have the Capcom Cup tournament coming up. Don't forget, there's new DLC coming out for Street Fighter. The game we just dropped, it's already out. And there's a new Mega Man mobile game. All right, bye. Oh yeah, don't forget Dragon's Dogma 2 is also still in the making.
Oh, I did watch that one. I remember the Dragon's Dogma 2 talk.
That's
That was it.
unfortunate because I was just hyping up the shit out of Capcom. But
Yeah, you
I
sure
was
were. You were
thinking
saying it
about
might
that.
be the best developer, like of the generation.
I was thinking about that the whole time I was
I mean, that
watching. I was
doesn't-
like, is
doesn't
Capcom
take away
not the
from
best?
them, but man, that was not the
Oh,
showing
and they
that
showed.
needed.
I do remember they showed RE4
Exoprimal.
exclusive
VR RE4, but again, we knew that was coming.
And they
Mhm.
showed that earlier in the PlayStation
Yeah,
what I'm
showcase
saying.
too.
Exoprimal stuff. Yeah, it was a pretty
Exoprimal, I'm
shitty
still mixed
showcase.
on, bro.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure how
don't
that
know,
game's
it's-
gonna hit.
That game doesn't look like they should charge for it. Is what
It's
is what
definitely
I
a full
feel.
price game,
That's what
Free to play?
scares me.
not free to
I
play.
feel like it should be a free to play
Thank you.
water delivery.
So parched, bro.
Zach.
That's a high quality H2O.
What was next? Oh, top threes.
Top threes.
Jesse, top three.
No, first one. We'll go back. We'll go
Jesse.
3-3-3. Yeah.
Jesse,
And then
number
2-2-2.
three.
Top one. What am I most? I'm most excited for the new Star Wars game.
No, you're supposed to do number 3.
You said top one.
Number
Most
3.
excited for new Star Wars.
All right, we'll
Number
go. We'll
three,
go from.
I got
What are you third most excited for?
Yeah, it's hard to think about. I don't know.
You didn't
Oh,
make
you
a
didn't-
list or anything?
You didn't make a list, dude.
No, what were we supposed to?
Oh,
Yeah, we would have a podcast where we're. No, you didn't have to, but yeah, it would have been easier.
I
to-
made my list yesterday, and then we canceled the show, and I threw it in the trash.
You threw it in the trash.
oh
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah.
that's what
What's your-
happened.
That Star Wars game, though, yeah, it looks real cool. With the deep dive they showed.
I guess considering that I immediately went and got the demo, The Life of P is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hyped for that. I was hyped going into it, but after playing the demo, I'm even more hyped. Like I'm
Is that an only next gen
100%.
game?
I'm 100% going to buy that
I
game.
believe so, Zach.
That's pretty good.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right, Zach, want me to
And
go
then, like,
now?
right-
Number
hold on,
3.
right in the middle. You want me to do my
Third
number
most
2?
excited about?
No, you think about it while we write down we tell you the written down number ones we chose.
Yeah, you think
Okay.
of
We're
your
gonna give you
list.
some time to think, Jess.
Okay.
All right, who's
go.
hitting number 3 now?
You,
We know,
Dust.
we know now Jesse's number 1 and either somewhere in between 2 and 3. Star
Yeah,
Wars.
I'll think where
and
to
Life
squeeze
of
in my
P.
last one.
You get time for Hey, Gizmo. My number 3 is Payday 3. Seems like a fun romp of a time and a good reason for me to finally get back in and play some games with the buds. I know it's not
Dang
going to be
it.
like a full blown multiplayer game. We have similar answers, Zach. It's okay.
No,
it's
we
not your number
can't.
1, right?
Okay,
that your number
it's my
3?
Number 3.
It's a great number 3, dude. Payday is going to be really fun.
Well, mine is that it's coming this year. I
Yeah.
think
What
is,
was
like,
the, what
big
was the
part.
release date? I didn't write that down. Did we have a release date on that?
10th, September 10th, I think.
Yeah, that's soon. That's good.
Uh-oh.
I just play. It looks
Did I
like
lose
more
you guys for
Payday.
a second, or are we good?
No,
We're
you're
good.
here.
September 10th, I think.
Yeah, I just wrote. It looks like more Payday, and that's not a bad thing. Payday is a great franchise,
looks awesome.
and a cleaner version, smoother playing, next gen version of that should be great. Well, and they know
It
their
looks-
price point too.
That's a big thing.
$40 or whatever. Maybe they used to be
Real smart.
cheaper, but yeah,
Well, the first Payday famously was $20.
yeah, it was.
Was it
And
really?
PlayStation
I'll
and
I'll
PlayStation
never forget
exclusive at
that.
the time.
And exclusive to PlayStation 3.
And they kind of advertised it as from the creators of Left 4 Dead. Like, by the way, Xbox used to have Left 4 Dead. We got the old creators of that, and now we're making this for PlayStation. It was kind of that was the pitch for it a little bit.
It was not really the pitch anymore because now everyone knows
No, it's
what
just
Payday
open
is.
now. Yeah,
Paydays kind of gained its own notoriety as like a Left
it's so
4
far,
Dead.
and it's
type
so
thing.
far away from Left 4 Dead now too.
I know. Yeah, everything's far away from Left 4 Dead. Even fucking
Yeah, we're old, dude.
Back for Blood.
Payday's real fun. Zach, I played a lot of
recreate it,
Payday
dude.
1 with you guys. I played a little bit of Payday 2. I'm ready to jump back in and play a lot of Payday 3 though.
Actually downloaded Payday 2 to get back in spirit of Payday 3.
Oh, not me, dude. I want to go in full fresh balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like fresh balls. Yeah.
Payday 2 is good, man. It's a fun game.
So do I move to my
And
number 2
content
then?
came out for the
Or do you wanna hit
content
your
came
number
out for
2?
that game for like a long time. I don't know if you guys remember that.
No, I do. Yeah, we are just talking about that like the other day when we were talking about Payday. They dropped a
Like,
shit
there's
ton of stuff. Map packs,
Years of releases
different
for that game.
outfits, masks, shit ton of masks, right? Unlockables.
John Wick.
John Wick came out. Yeah, John Wick was in Payday 2. That's so sick, dude. He's beautiful. He's breathtaking.
Probably from like John Wick Part 1.
Yeah.
It's old.
Payday must have came out in what 2014?
Payday Part 1 or
2014?
Payday 2?
No, because we were sharing a room.
20.
That's been
part
like
1 was
2012.
that long ago now. Payday 2 was like 5 years ago or something.
Payday
Maybe
1,
more.
It has to
2012,
be more than that.
2013.
We've had a long gap in between Payday. They rode the shit out of Payday 2. It was very because they
Payday
added to
2
it so much.
Payday 2 launched August 13th, 2013.
Damn, decade.
2013.
Yeah, dude.
Payday 3 better be really good then, motherfuckers. Jeez.
I don't know if does it have to be really good? I don't know.
Oh, dude, no. Get those scissors out of this man's hands.
This is my
And
fidget
Payday
toy.
1 was launched October 18th, 2011. So they came out pretty
2011.
quick right after each other.
Wow.
Yeah, Overkill.
This is a large gap. Hopefully that means
What
that
did
it's just going to
Overkill
be
do
really
in
good.
between?
Launch day.
Oh
Feature
yeah. The Walking Dead. They had Overkill's The Walking Dead game. That's why they lost all their money and had to regain it back to make Payday 3.
I forgot about that. I don't even remember what that was supposed to be. Just some first-person shooter.
Wait it.
I
something.
actually don't remember.
Who did the cat press those buttons? The wow and well from Jessica?
No, I hit that.
Oh, wow, well.
Actually don't know
No.
what that's referring to. Maybe
That was
her
from when we were
never
talking about
seeing-
Jessica not watching those movies earlier. Yeah.
No, the cat is attacking my headphones.
Number 2
All right,
for
Zach,
me
number 2.
is you guys might be surprised.
I think I am. Is it Metal
It's
Gear
Metal Gear.
Solid 3?
Metal Gear Delta. Let's get the name correct, Dustin. It's called Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Metal Gear
okay?
Solid Triangle.
That's a Delta logo, Dustin.
Whatever, dude. Why is it your number 2 and not your number 1?
Metal Gear?
Mm-hmm.
I think because it's a remake. Yes, it's like one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
But this year in particularly, there's a game that looks cooler, I guess. I don't know if it'll actually be cooler. Can there be a character cooler than Naked Snake? Probably not. Like all that stuff, of course, you're looking forward to with Metal Gear. But
yeah, that stuff.
I mean,
Some floor humping.
You see what Alex said? Remember
It's
when we
really
used to do
important
these dank things?
I remember that you guys had a full-on LAN for Payday at the old place.
probably
Did we
must
have
have
to
been for
LAN
Payday
with that?
2.
Dude, at the Oregon Street house, we used to
Must have been
fucking
Payday 2.
pull out like 10 computers and just have computers everywhere. We do
That had to
Halo
have been
2
Payday
also.
2.
Yeah, it was probably Payday
Maybe. Or unless we
2.
hooked up all
Nah.
our
Nah,
PlayStation
we
3s
didn't
together.
have fucking money in 2011. Had to have been Payday 2.
Late Payday 2 by that time already, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Metal Gear Delta, probably my second
Yeah,
most hyped
I get
game.
it. Yeah, remake. It's not new.
And,
And
like
also,
you said,
we
they
haven't
showed a
seen
whole
like
bunch.
yeah, we haven't seen the gameplay. We also don't really know who's developing it. We don't know that Konami's developing it. Konami doesn't develop.
Konami's
games
developing
anymore.
it.
I don't.
They are.
I mean,
It's some
I'm
internal
not-
Konami team.
I'm just saying it's not old school Konami though. We just know that doesn't exist. They make fucking pachinko machines now. We
Not
just
the
have to
people
hope
who
they hired
made
somebody
the
good to
original
do
one.
it.
That's for
So
sure.
that yeah,
It's not the
I
original
feel like
people.
details are scarce and not worrisome, but just scarce.
Jesse,
my
you come
number
up with any
Oh yeah, do you got your mid pick, Jess?
you got any mid tier in there?
Number 2 for me.
I feel like you're leaving out a huge one. But
yeah,
most-
I think he's
I might
leaving
have
out
to-
my number 2.
I might have to
Has to
move
be.
Star Wars down to number 2, and my most hyped by far number 1 is Mortal Kombat.
yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like you're forgetting something.
Mm-hmm. It looks so
Mortal
fucking
Kombat.
hyped, dude, with the cameos and everything. It looks so cool, and I'm so excited to play the new story with all the young wee lads.
See,
that
like
are
that's
all
one. Do you need to
reborn.
play a demo for Mortal Kombat? No, you know that game's
No.
gonna be fucking awesome. You just pre-order it and
No,
fucking play it when it comes out.
I already pre-ordered it and signed up for the beta.
Hell yeah.
Well, beta's kind of like a demo, but I get it.
But that's for like online though stuff. Usually it's for them to like
It's
iron
testing
out
really
the-
specific things usually.
yeah. They're usually using us as puppets to make sure that when the game launches, everyone can play online very smoothly.
That's exactly what
So
it is.
if
Network
anything,
test.
Jesse's just a hype enough fan to be like, yeah, I'll help you out. I'll jump in.
Dude,
I'll be
I'll
part of
never
that.
forget. I never forget doing the network test for Dark Souls 3, and all it was loading into a bonfire in a room with other players. There was nothing else to do. It was just
That was
testing
how
the
they
networks
tested
out.
it, and people were down to do that.
Yeah, I did it for like hours.
For hours.
Did it for hours. Went in and out to the bonfire.
Not
Oh
kidding.
my.
What's the most rarest, hypest beta test that you've ever been a part of?
Like
if you could- if-
rarest or the coolest, like where I knew what
the
I was
rare-
playing was going to
Yeah,
be
I guess.
Destiny.
Yeah.
By far,
Destiny.
Destiny.
Dude, the rare, I would say, out to like land back on your answer of the rarest, like this is weird, was like that Nintendo game Arms. Remember that
Oh,
weird?
yeah, the robot
fighting game?
extendo arm game.
Yeah, they held like 3 public beta tests for that game because it's very online heavy.
The game
And
flopped
yeah, that was.
hard.
It's so fun, dude. It's actually, I'm not, this is not Nintendo fanboy. Like that game actually is legitimately pretty fun, but yes, it flopped real hard. But with that being said, the online worked really well. Like there's very few select games that Nintendo like pushes their resources in to make sure the online worked. And that was one of them. And Splatoon is like the other one, and Mario Kart. And like, but for some reason, Smash Bros is complete dog shit. I don't get it. It's weird. Anyways,
Yeah, when it comes to the online, I've heard that before too.
It's
that
dog
Smash
shit, dude.
is, like really, really bad.
it's the worst thing I've ever seen. I'm like, that's like your top fucking game. How did you not dump resources to make sure that game ran? I don't know. They don't care about it in that way as a fighting community thing. As we just talked about last week, they literally pulled tournaments down. So
Yeah, it's pretty whack. I just watched a YouTube video on how many times Nintendo was just a shitty company to their fans.
It's
Yeah.
countless.
Yeah, the
Use
video
the
was like
people
3
to-
hours long or something,
It's countless. Yeah, they
and they're
will
just
sue
bringing up
people into
yeah,
ruining their lives.
ruining their lives. Yeah, this is like one guy owes Nintendo like millions of dollars, and he takes 20% out of every paycheck he gets for the rest of his life.
What you watch?
well, he was
Wavy
he was
West?
he was the guy hosting the ROM site though, and like illegally
Yeah,
providing everyone
no,
with.
this is the guy that got an early copy of
Mm-hmm. Super Mario All Stars.
Super Mario All
bullshit
Stars
An
Wii U
accident?
game.
Wii U.
Yeah, it
How'd
was
he
an
get it?
accident. He went to a
They
local
sold
game
it to him
shop
at a game shop
and they sold
early.
it to him.
He didn't like steal it or anything. It was on the shelf, so he took advantage of it. And then
But
Reddit wanted proof
Hold
of
on,
it.
hold on.
Reddit wanted proof that he had the copy, so he uploaded a disc image of it. So he technically
Fucking
shared the
idiot.
game.
he uploaded the
And
file of the
Nintendo-
game.
But yeah, the disc image of the game.
And Nintendo accosted his ass for that.
Yeah, like ruined
They
his
shredded
entire
him apart.
life.
Yeah, ruined his life.
Yeah, I guess Nintendo sucks when it comes to that stuff really badly. Who's this fucking weirdo? What the heck? Are you typing in our own chat, Zach?
Huh?
Did you
No,
get hacked?
No, no,
Dude,
no.
What is going on?
Oh, hey. Oh yeah, someone. Oh, that's
It's
a
the
nice thing to
saddest thing
say.
I've ever
It's
seen.
very, very nice of that hacker.
Someone must have hacked my
Hell,
account.
dude. All right, Zach, what's your number? Did you say your number 2? Do I go on my number 2? What the fuck is going on anymore?
We did our number 2s, yeah.
I have not
Oh,
done
I did
my
my
number
number
2.
2. I think you have to do your number 2, Dust.
It's Starfield, dude. Wasn't actually I wasn't ready to actually want to play this game. It does look very expansive, henceforth very intimidating in the gaming year, in the year of gaming of 2023 and all things gaming. That's it. I didn't know. I just didn't know. They broke it down in a way where I was like, fuck, I'm actually interested in this game. And I don't like those games typically, the Bethesda game, like, Fallouts. And again, I'm not like super hyped. I don't even know if I'll play it for real on in all honesty, but I'm real excited for like you guys to play it and talk about it and hear about it. Maybe I'll fucking play it. I just thought it looked really fucking cool. It just looks intimidating as shit. But it looks awesome.
You'll definitely play it.
Move, Tell. I want to see my
Hey,
brother.
hey, move.
I would think you would play it.
Control
Okay.
control your P, D.
Come on, Gate.
Yeah, I'll fucking definitely get it on Game Pass, pop it on the computer and play and try it out. Co-op? Is it co-op, right? 2 players at least?
No.
Not
Oh,
a
No,
chance.
it's not a co-op.
That's the only thing that worries me about the game.
For me,
Yeah.
it's the build. I don't want to feel like I have to build everywhere I go. I don't like so that much customization to me is not what I look for in games specifically. I like customization, but I don't want it to be that much. Now, on the other hand, if it's more like you could do it, but you don't really have to build a base or do this, then cool. Like the choice would be great. But if it forces a lot of that shit down my throat, I think I might get over that game real quick.
probably don't
my
have
guess
to.
would my guess would be it would force you once on one story mission, and then you don't have to.
Just to
You
teach
don't
you,
really have
and
to
then
do it. It's
Cause
kind of how
Yeah,
it
and
was in Fallout 4. In Skyrim, you can buy a house, but you don't have to buy a house. You don't have to decorate it. You don't have to get married. You don't have to do all the things that might seem like they wouldn't be fun or whatever the case. So
I mean, like even in Minecraft, you don't even have to build shit in that game to play it if you don't
no,
want
you
to.
don't.
the
Well,
A
the
bed.
customization
I mean,
in
you
Starfield,
don't
like
really like have
you
to
need a
like
cube that
you
can
make a
protect
cube.
you in a
That's
bed.
it. But you're not unless you want to go that route, and hopefully they
Be a
made
designer.
it something similar to that. Like they give you the option if you really want to go and fucking kill it and make a mansion or a space station, but it's probably just some like basic necessities that you want like throughout the galaxy.
Bare necessity.
A bed, yeah, like bare necessities, yeah. Simple.
with all that being said, dude, I do think it's very cool how you could move your stats around to like if you want to just be a massive brawler and just punch people into eternity, that's fucking dope. Or if you want to like swag your ship out with just rockets, but you might lose power in your speed, like that kind of customization is very
Seems
fucking
like
cool.
the ship stuff you can do on the fly.
Yeah, like
Like
you're
you can
constantly
give more
changing
power
around.
to your guns than to your engines, or vice
Very
versa.
Star
however
Trek,
you wanna
right?
do
Yeah,
that.
you're dropping levels, rising other levels
I
depending
really
on
hope
what
that that's how
situation
the
you're in.
cockpit animations are all like when you're flying, you're actually like doop, doop, boop, 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 boop,
Yeah,
and then
dude, like
flipping
hitting
levers
levers.
down and
I know.
and
Star
know.
Trek. They've been
I
doing
really
that since Rogue Squadron on GameCube. You could focus on your thrusters or your blasters, and they have a meter
Yeah, they're
for
kind
each
of
one.
aping those old school methods then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really hope that that's how the whole cockpit operates.
Like
Would
Rogue
be
I think that
Squadron.
really
game
good.
Starfield has a lot of potential to be one of the greats. I hope it launches well. In Starfield, we trust. I know Bethesda games don't launch well,
I think that's
so
one of the
hopefully
reasons they're just putting it at 30 frames and calling it a
the
day.
30 frame stink is a little worrisome.
Nah, it won't make a big difference, I don't think.
Not for that kind of game. If we're talking like a fast-paced online shooter where you have to be fucking really on point and make sure everything's like, I don't know. If it was a new Call of Duty and they announced that it was 30 frames locked, fucking blow all the gaskets that you need. But when it comes to a slow single player action, like huge RPG game, it's not going to be a problem that it's 30 frames.
Zach, you seem pretty hyped. Is this your number one pick?
It's my number one, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to get that out of the way since we're seeming to be talking about it pretty in depth right now.
Yeah, it's clearly, I feel like it should be most people's number one pick, I would think.
It was like 2 years ago. Speaking of Call of Duty, why didn't we get any announcement on the new Call of Duties? They said that. Well, there's supposed to be a Call of Duty dropping
You know why,
in like
Jesse?
November, but they haven't said anything yet.
Activision's in a limbo, dude. With this whole Xbox buying Activision thing, it's probably a problem.
It's a famous thing. That was the thing about Modern Warfare.
They weren't going to skip a year.
There was not going to be a Call of Duty this year.
No,
that's still the plan.
I've heard different, Zach. I've heard different that people are pissed, and they did announce a new Call of Duty will be this year.
They did
on the realsies.
On the realsies, Zach.
You can look up anything you want
for realsies, man.
Bro, it's June right now.
Well,
I know. That's why everyone's like, "What the
weird
fuck?"
Thing.
It's just gonna be a big update to Modern Warfare 2. They can call it whatever they want to call it.
Oh, we got live feedback. We got live news here. Live news. Todd Howard confirmed he is done at Bethesda after Elder Scrolls 6. Starfield is his second to last game. Average Alien ST coming in with the hot news.
Good. Get that old fart out of there. Let's get some new young people in.
That guy's not that. He's like 50 maybe.
I mean,
Old fart ass.
Are we like proving me wrong that there's a new fucking Call of Duty, or did that come? Are we just calling it at what it was? Because
it's
Spade's a
Modern
spade.
Warfare 3. It got leaked in end of May.
no, I don't believe it.
I don't
Sorry.
believe it.
I didn't expect all those ice cubes to come out with that drink. My bad. Bad.
I didn't believe it.
I want to know.
Starfield, dude,
Yeah.
hype as shit. Jesse, is that not on? Is that on your hype list anywhere? Did you forget about it, or did it really not make the cut?
I
Or
told
did
you
you
it's on my
forget?
hype list in 2021.
Oh, come on, dude. For real, they showed the
He's
game.
not.
We
He's
saw
not
the
hyped for it
game.
anymore now.
No,
We saw the game in depth this just a week ago, just this past weekend.
I'm hyped for it. I don't got time for games like that. I'm sorry.
That game it's intimidating, so you kind of fall in my
I'm not
latter
gonna
half
play
of
it.
my.
I mean, I'll turn it on. It'll be on Game Pass, and I'm sure I'll jump in. But I'm not. I know I won't be able to like play that game like I used to play games.
Like
when I
even
was,
if
like,
it so
20.
even if it's getting tens
just
out of
can't. I
tens,
just don't have
game of the year
fucking-
contention.
I can't even like put that much mind capacity into like a big game like that. I don't know.
I do know actually. I'm trying my
Just
hardest
Being
to do
honest,
that.
sorry.
I'm
I'm
trying
a
my
gamer.
hardest
Don't
to
get
do
me
that right
wrong.
now.
I
With
play
Tears of the
games all the
Kingdom.
time, and I love playing them, and I'm always excited to see the new stuff. But sometimes when those big hitters like that come out, it's just kind of overwhelming, and I honestly kind of makes me sad. Like growing up fucking sucks, bro. Like
Yeah, dude,
I
getting
don't
old
know.
sucks.
It's hard
You gotta.
to
It's hard
balance
to allocate
everything.
your time,
Yeah, it's hard.
and when
I
you
would
have
like
free
to
time,
say
it's
that I
hard to
will
energize
Go
up.
in and fucking wreck
Zach,
that
you don't
game.
get it yet,
and-
dude. I think you're a couple years away from understanding the stuff we're talking about, but I don't think
I'm
you're
always
there
gonna
yet.
be a couple years. It doesn't fucking matter. There's just gonna be
I
when
know,
I'm
but-
your guys' age. There's gonna be another thing that I'm a couple years
don't
away
think-
from. So it never fucking matters what age I
Well,
am.
from this specific thing we're talking about right now, I think you'll kind of understand how it gets a little harder and harder
Sure.
each and every year. Sublime said it so long ago in the 90s. It's getting hotter and hotter each and every year.
I'm just gonna make it a point to not do that and play the games that look cool still. I feel like that's not that hard to do.
I'm
You know what
not saying
doesn't
that I'm
help?
not going to play it and enjoy it. I probably will, but I just won't play it and enjoy it probably like most people are excited for it. So no, I'm not too hype about it because I know that I won't be able to experience it the way that I would like to experience it.
You ultimately don't think you'll beat it.
Fuck no.
Erica says, "Oh, Zach, she sympathizes for you that you're always going to be years away from us, and we'll always have some upper edge on our thoughts or something."
Yeah, it won't ever matter. Even if it doesn't, yeah, it never matters. My back hurts. Oh, my back hurts fucking 6 years ago. Oh, I don't really like games anymore. Oh yeah, we fucking got over games 4 years ago.
Dude, I specifically said that I don't hate games. It's like my favorite thing still in life. But when it comes to, like Dessa said, like allocating your time to these big, gigantic AAA experiences that you could play for 100 fucking hours, like it's not gonna happen in my life.
You're not gonna play Mortal Kombat over 100 hours?
It's different.
Maybe like
Just
over the
kidding.
span of a couple years until the next Mortal Kombat.
Hey, honestly, Jesse, you know what though? This actually goes into my number one pick very well, and why I will play and beat this game. Oh, we lost him. He's out. We lost him. My number one pick though, Jess, is Spider-Man 2 for that reason. That game will probably be
It's beatable.
beatable in in a few weekends of going at it.
It'll be like
Yeah,
did you
25 hours.
What the hell's going on? Why are we losing you? Oh,
Sorry, I
flip-flop.
wanted to go back into the same.
Yeah, Spider-Man
setup.
2 is actually my number one, and just like I know it's like just another Spider-Man game, and it probably is, you know. And the big new thing is you could switch back and forth between Miles Spider-Man and Peter Parker Spider-Man, which is not a big deal. Like fucking Grand Theft Auto was doing that tech back in Grand Theft Auto 5. Nothing too crazy, but like I fucking love those Spider-Man games, and it's like achievably beatable for me with all the shit with Jess and I were just kind of complaining about with allocating time, I could allocate the time to beat that game. And I will also allocate the time to play Starfield probably for like 20, 30 hours. Honestly,
I think
probably
I will too. I think I will too. But I don't think I'm going to get the experience like most people will of that game.
I think Starfield's going to be a game changer for like a lot of people. And I'm really excited to see how that fucking does. I'm more excited to play Spider-Man though, because that game is just, I just love action beat 'em ups, finding all the weird little collectibles. You could do all that shit, you know, so fast. The story is great. Yeah, and yeah, the trailer was a little disappointing. The one what they showed at PlayStation Showcase, because there was a lot of QTE QuickTime events. Like the whole latter half of that gameplay reveal was QuickTime events, unfortunately. But I love that cinematic kind of shit, dude. Yeah, I love that shit when they were doing that in God of War 2 and it was all QuickTime events. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I'll press square to keep this cutscene going all night.
Well, Resident Evil 4
awesome.
started it pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah,
You're
Resident
tripping.
Evil 4.
Dynamite Cop, bro.
Dynamite Cop. Shenmue, maybe even.
Shenmue. Dynamite Cop was first, I think.
Not yet. Whatever the case, or if you want to go before that, Dynamite Cop, then you got to say Die Hard Arcade.
Oh, you can just do it like that. Okay.
But yeah, Spider-Man 2, my number one.
Fair. I just don't like Marvel anymore. So it's hard to back any other products.
This is not Marvel. This is not like Disney Marvel you're thinking though, dude.
No, I know. I get it.
If that's what is,
I just think there's an overflood of Marvel right now. There's an overflood of Star Wars right now. And unfortunately, the one that really pisses me off the most is there's an overflood of Lord of the Rings right now as well.
I agree with you. I agree with you with Marvel. And but I will still always
the Marvel one.
I will still always love anything they do, like with X-Men or Spider-Man though. Like I just got like a lot of place in my heart for those two franchises.
Technically, those are like the Sony ones still.
Well, they got the best. They bought the best characters.
X-Men was the Fox one, and Disney bought Fox. Yeah. So they're about to. So I'm really scared. I don't know what they're gonna do with X-Men, but they're about to bring them in, and it's gonna happen.
Only really like is Fantastic Four, bro. It's like my favorite, man.
No,
fuck Marvel. You're right.
Said no one ever.
Yeah. I can never get enough Star Wars. That is not the right way to think about it. I've been waiting for this moment for like my entire life, and now they're just
not the right way to think about what? Oh, about Star Wars? No, I haven't cared about Star Wars since what was the second of the new movies?
Why does it have to be about the
Last
movies?
Jedi? The TV shows have been hit or miss.
Time. That's the last time that I cared. Like that was the last thing I really wanted to go see, and then I did not care at all.
Sounds like you're a quitter.
Well, I'm gonna fucking beat Starfield, so.
Well, and you're gonna beat the second Star Wars game.
If Star Wars didn't come out,
yeah, it would. It's better than Star Wars.
Starfield already, guys. Zach's playing Star Wars game. You're playing fucking Fallen Order or whatever. What are we talking about here? Zach's playing a Star Wars game.
I'm pretty sure Zach's statement is Starfield is better than the entire IP of Star Wars.
Yeah, like I like the world that they're building in Starfield better than whatever they're building in Star Wars. Oh yeah, thanks, Erica. Yeah, Marvel's whack too right now, man.
Yeah,
we're over. Disney Marvel's fucking lame now, dude. Mm-hmm. After Endgame, that was literally the Endgame. It's over. Well, Guardians 3 was real awesome though. Fuck.
Those big things are getting whack.
I know, but that was. I feel like that last James Gunn movie was kind of still in that vein of the old Marvel. That I don't know. Whatever. It was good.
The Flash?
Marvel sucks. It was good. Marvel sucks.
Watch Flash?
Well, we're gonna see Flash tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, the movie finally came out.
Yeah,
it came out like a couple weeks ago. Oh, this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
It looks cool.
Oh, that's what you guys are doing tomorrow night?
I want to see Batman, fucking Keaton Batman, dude.
probably cooler. I will put money that it's gonna be better than the Eternals.
I think the DC movies are getting
Better
better
than the
The
Eternals.
DC universe is getting better than the
Mhm.
Marvel stuff.
Did you watch that movie?
Nope.
It's complete dog shit.
That's why.
Every
Yeah.
movie is better than the Eternals.
Oh, there you
Or
go.
did you mean the Eternals, Zach, or did you mean something else? Because yeah,
I was
that
just
movie's
trying to think of a
ass.
bad Marvel movie.
So
I
that
did
means the
a good
Flash
job.
won't be that good. I don't know what you're trying to say.
I just think it'll be better than Marvel's worst movie.
No, that's probably like one of the Thor movies or some shit like that.
Well, Morbius
Eternals.
Thor
was
2.
Marvel's worst
Oh,
movie.
Morbius. No,
Oh,
that's Sony,
Morbius.
bro.
That's
This is
Sony.
getting confusing now. This
It's
is dumb.
Marvel.
It's not Marvel.
It's still Marvel.
Sony. That's Sony.
Sony
That's Spider-Man
Marvel.
verse.
But it's a Marvel
Spider-Man-verse.
character.
It's a Marvel Comics character, not an MCU character.
It's Marvel Comics, not MCU.
There's somebody
don't-
in that movie that crosses over from the MCU. Who was
What?
it?
He crosses over from the Sony universe though. I'm
Venom?
sorry to hit. I'm trying to break your balls on this, Jess, but it's all true.
It's
You're
real.
not breaking my
Yeah.
balls. I fucking hate movies. Whatever.
Fucking- That's why I hate all this shit, dude. Because all those stupid licensing deals and all this crap. What are we even talking about? What the fuck? How was E3?
Canceled.
G4.
It wasn't good.
How
No.
It was
Oh,
actually really
E4?
bad.
The whole
Unfortunately.
no, the only one that was entertaining and pumped was Xbox. And they could have done
I
that
do
without Jeff Keighley.
During the
I do
PC
feel like the
gaming
things that we-
showcase,
What about
Oh
the
yeah,
PC?
that was really bad too. Nothing good. I
during the
watched it, it was-
PC gaming showcase, they announced that in August, Phasmophobia is coming to console.
Oh, yeah. You guys have been saying they should do that since the game came out 2 years ago or whatever.
It's gonna be really fucking cool.
Mm,
I love that game.
Will you guys still
that
be
will
into
be
it though
cool.
at that point?
okay, why not?
100. I already talked to Dave that a day one. That's a day one purchase for me for sure.
How
You
many
never played
players-
Phas, huh, Dust?
How many players can play that game together? No.
I think
I've not.
6.
Oh, that could be one of our games we can make fun videos about then.
It's fucking fantastic game and
I-
extremely terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, I know all about it from you guys talking about it. Yeah.
It's really good. Jesse never played it. Just me.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks like a fun jump in and not take it too serious and just have a fucking good time. Some payday
Yeah,
stuff.
you gotta
Oh,
take
fuck
it
that.
pretty
Payday you do
serious.
got to take. Payday you do kind of take
Payday,
serious,
you have to take it
actually.
serious too.
Yeah, you'll get hated on
Can't
if you don't
fuck
take
around.
it serious. Probably
Well, not that you'll get hated on. You'll lose.
you'll lose for the team.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like you have to know what's going on a little bit. But yeah, I think
I
that's
say-
about it, guys.
Let's say as a recap for all things E4. We pulled out some pretty good picks. You know, ultimately we found some gold in a big pile of shit, and I mean that's just life though, right? They found gold up in them hills.
See real quick: Starfield, Mortal Kombat,
Payday 3,
Payday, Metal Gear,
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man,
Star Wars
Not
Outlaws.
don't do that. Don't do that for my game. Don't.
Final Fantasy. Not for your game. It's just because we knew that was coming.
Well,
There's
a
been
lot
shown
of these
stuff
ones
for it.
we kind of knew about technically though. Metal Gear was spoiled before it even got announced. Starfield was announced 20 years ago. Spider-Man, yeah, what we knew Spider-Man was
Payday,
coming. Metal Gear Solid
Spider-Man.
3, or
Final
there was no-
Fantasy
dude,
16.
there was no surprises, like for real.
Well,
really no.
what about the surprise that the Prince of Persia game that they announced wasn't the remake of Sands of Time and it's a new side scroller?
Oh, actually, that whole Prince of Persia is a surprise game. Like that was brand
That was
new
brand
game
new.
that
Mhm.
people did not know about. It just doesn't fucking look cool, so it's not on my list.
It doesn't look bad. Depends on what price it's gonna come out. I
It
might
looks
play
it looks like a swimming in sixes type of game, dude.
Mm,
Art style looks whack, dude.
It
yeah.
looks
House
choppy.
stuff.
The gameplay just I wanted to like it, but the gameplay did not look smooth. I love platformers and I love Prince of Persia, but that one did not look that smooth. And they didn't show any rewinding time. At least maybe I didn't look into it enough. But I feel like I didn't see
I
that.
think rewinding
not-
time is part
that's
of the
only
Sands of
from
Time.
Sands of
That's part of
Time.
those games right there. That's
I
not
always
like
thought that was
that
just a
wasn't.
Prince of Persia thing.
No.
No.
Well, fuck that game then.
Yeah. We need
Well, that's
Sands of
why
Time
everybody
remake,
was
bro.
like, "Why didn't they give us a Sands of Time remake?"
That's what's been being asked for, unfortunately.
All right, Zach, take us out.
All right. Fucking what do we got? Are we coming back next week? What, next week, 7:30?
That's right.
All right. Next week, 7:30. Come back. Check out our podcast. We're gonna have a brand new episode of That Movie's Trash, where we're gonna review. We don't review. We're gonna look at bad reviews for great movies, and my other two brothers will try to guess what the movies are. So we'll have that ready to go. We're gonna have to go and look at the points for that. Sorry. Maybe one of our super fans can get us that info before
Yeah,
we
make
can.
us a spreadsheet. Yeah,
Help us out.
Besides that,
and we're
yeah,
going.
just
We're
any
coming
kind of
back to
help.
our regular schedule, which will be Thursday, the 22nd.
Yeah.
Should be
We stream
Thursdays.
Thursdays at 7:30.
7:30. Episodes should come out Friday in the morning at some point. If you haven't listened to it live, you'll hear it Friday in the morning. Also, next weekend, I believe next Friday, we're having a big Gangline Assembly.
It's actually
just
next Friday at 8. Yeah.
Gangline Assembly. Just kind of get together to just talk with everyone else that's in our big podcast group. We are the Good Brothers, but there's actually a lot of sister podcasts that are all within the Gangline Assembly. Go check those out. It's really great content. We all appreciate and love it. That being said, have a great weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. It's a big thing. Happy Father's Day. Appreciate all y'all. Don't appreciate my dad, but I bet there's a lot of dads out there that do get
I
appreciated.
didn't even know.
So,
I didn't even know it was Father's Day this weekend.
we don't even know it's Father's Day. I only know because people at work tell me Happy Father's Day. Like, you
Same
think
thing.
I'm a fucking dad?
You got dad
Shit.
hat on, dude.
But happy Father's Day to all the great dads out there. Appreciate you guys doing a great service for your kids while being there. If your kid says Happy Father's Day to you, fucking congratulations, because
You did it.
that's pretty good. Besides that, Monday, Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, everyone. Big shout out to Juneteenth on Monday. Love all of you. Respect all of you. As long as you love and respect each other. Have a great night. Subscribe, like, all the great stuff.
Bye.
Peace.
Good night.